All right. Welcome to Week 13 Week 13 handicaps. First game I have up, 1 p.m. LA Chargers at the Atlanta Falcons. LA Chargers 26.0 points to Atlanta 31.20 points. This one's a tough one to read, and I'm not going to pick a side. I think this game may go either way. Depends which Kirk Cousins we get. I'm not going to bet it. All right, next game up, 1 p.m. Houston Texans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. We got Houston 25.05 points, Jags 24.90 points. Houston should win this game pretty easily, I would think. Houston sometimes does not show up. They didn't show up last week, and they lost to the Titans. I guess I would take Houston to win and cover if I bet it. I'm not going to bet it. Next game up, Indianapolis Colts of the New England Patriots, 22.85 points to New England 17.30 points. I like Indy to win and cover. Last I checked the weather, I don't think it's going to be a factor at the moment. I mean, things could change. I'll have to keep looking at the weather as time goes on. Next game up, another 1 p.m. game. Seattle Seahawks versus New York Jets. I have Seattle 24.75 points to New York Jets 29.50 points. I think this is a tough one to bet. I'm personally not going to bet it. I think take Seattle to win this game, go against a handicap. Seattle's just a better team, I think, than the Jets. Jets have been god-awful all this year. Next game up, Tennessee Titans at the Washington Commanders. To me, this could be an upset game. I got Tennessee 21.55 points to Washington 25.70 points. I personally think Washington's flaws have been showing up more and more as the season progresses. Tennessee may win this one. I personally would not bet it. Next game up, Pittsburgh Steelers 26.2 points to the Bengals 25.25 points. Historically, Pittsburgh has owned Cincinnati. I feel this is a money pick. I've already bet it. I took the Steelers on the money line or take the plus 2.5 points. I always take money line on these underdog bets a lot of times. It pays better. All right, next game up, Arizona Cardinals 23.95 points to Minnesota 28.1 points. I think this is a money pick. Take Minnesota to win and cover. Arizona has not been putting up points last week, only 6. They didn't even get a touchdown. And I believe they played Seattle, I believe. Seattle, I think. I can't remember. All right, next game up. LA Rams, 23.6 points. New Orleans, 26.70 points. This is another tough one. I was watching the Rams-Baltimore game last night at the casino. And Baltimore just dominated the Rams. Rams' offense didn't show up to me again. Well, excuse me, that was the Chargers. Well, anyhow, Philadelphia beat the Rams pretty badly. Rams didn't show up to me. Philadelphia handled them pretty easily. Barkley, a huge night. In this game against New Orleans, I'm going to go the side of the handicap and take New Orleans. But personally, I would not bet this. Then we have another tough division game. Tampa Buccaneers at the Carolina Panthers. Tampa, 25.4 points. Money line, I like it as a money pick. I think Tampa wins and covers this game. Tampa's been playing pretty well. They got Mike Evans back, which is the big thing, I think, for Tampa. They've got a little better weapons, a little more weapons to work with now. Next game up, Philadelphia Eagles at the Baltimore Ravens. 26.80 points for Philly. 24.6 points for Baltimore. This should be a hell of a game, I think. Both teams are doing pretty well. I've got to lean. I'm going to go against a handicap. I got to lean with Baltimore. Baltimore, to me, just looked great last night. Very dominating team. Philly's been hot. Baltimore's been hot. This should be a good game. All right, and then Sunday Night Football. We have San Francisco at Buffalo Bills. 22.3 points for San Francisco and 32.9 I have for the Buffalo Bills. The money pick, I like Buffalo to win and cover. No Brock Purdy at the moment. If he doesn't go, I think regardless, I think Buffalo wins this game. Bills just been playing some good football, and they're very good at home. And I was looking at the weather. There's nothing going on at the moment. We have to check it out as things progress later in the week. Next game up, I got the Cleveland Browns, 22.35 points. Denver, 32.85 points. I like the Broncos to win and cover this game. Denver's a hard place to play. I do like the coach, Sean Payton. I like the quarterback, Bo Nix. I think Denver wins and covers this game pretty easily. Player props for the week. Oh, anything on Detroit's probably always good. Montgomery and Gibbs and St. Brown. Josh Jacobs, Green Bay Packers. I like him for a touchdown. I think take him for a touchdown and take his number over his rushing yards. Kansas City game. And Noah Gray's probably always a good play. Joe Mixon. I think he should be bounced back this week against a really bad Jags team. Take him for a touchdown, maybe 100 yards rushing. Let's see, what else do I have? Dallas, don't bet any of the player props there. Dallas and New York Giants, both, they are not scoring touchdowns. They're probably going to be a field goal game, maybe one touchdown for each team. Take the under on that game total, I think. Oh, sorry, now we're jumping back to Thanksgiving Day game. So, oh well, that will pop. That was my previous video. Yeah, I'm trying to think if we have anything else for this week. Oh, Rashad White touchdown's probably a good play. He got one last week. He's pretty consistent. Justin Jefferson got shut out. I think he bounces back this week. I'd like Jefferson for a touchdown this week. Cincy Pittsburgh, player props. I don't know. That's going to be iffy. I do like this. I think his name's Calvin Austin for the Steelers. It's really emerged. He's probably good for a touchdown. Maybe Jamar Chase, but I think that's going to be kind of a low scoring game since I think Pittsburgh's defense will control that game. Cincinnati can put up points, but they can't stop anybody. That's why I definitely like the Steelers in that one. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I like anything else. I think stay out the Commanders. The Commanders, I don't know. They're not the Commanders player props. Yeah, I don't like them. Seattle Jets, probably Kenneth Walker. Anytime touchdown's always a good play. Don't think of anything else. I don't know. Maybe Courtland Sutton in the Denver game, touchdown. I think that's about it. I'm thinking of all the player props that have been hitting. I'm personally this week, I'm going to play just more games. So to rehash my money picks for the week, it is on the, let's see here, Pittsburgh. I like them money on the money. They're going to win and cover. Actually, they're in a slight underdog. Vegas setup once again. Minnesota, I like money pick, win and cover. Tampa, win and cover. Buffalo to win and cover. And Denver to win and cover. All right, I guess that's it for the week. Hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much turkey, and see you on the flip side.